Very good morning to you. The word trust comes up a couple of times in our readings today, and certainly in the theme. In the psalm, which is Psalm number 1, happy the man who has placed his trust in the Lord. And we might sort of say, well, what does that actually mean? Trust is something which is really pretty serious. Because if you trust someone, you assume that they're not going to betray you or that they're going to represent your best interests. And so if we put our trust in the Lord, it's something that we do because we believe the Lord is somebody that we can trust. And we hope that he can trust us. The gospel today, Luke chapter 16, is the story about the rich man who doesn't have a name in the passage, a biblical passage, and a beggar by the name of Lazarus. And Lazarus is begging, and he doesn't basically achieve a lot in life, but he has faith and trust. And Lazarus goes up into heaven, and then the rich man dies, and when he dies, he goes to Hades, which we say is another name for hell. And he understands his predicament. He says, I understand that I'm here because I deserve to be here, but let me go and warn my brothers. And he says, because I have several brothers. Let me go and warn them so that they don't end up in the same situation as me. Jesus says, they will not be convinced even if someone should rise from the dead. And obviously he's talking about himself rising from the dead. And sadly, we're in a situation that there are people who are not convinced about Jesus, even though he rose from the dead. I mean, there's historical evidence, not just biblical evidence, that Jesus did live, so he was a human being. When I say historical evidence, it's like from Roman texts and so forth, just stuff which is outside of the Bible. There's a record that he died, and there are reports that he was seen after he had been killed. Not just from the apostles, not just in the Bible. It's recorded. And so there's an acknowledgement that Jesus actually really did do what he said he would do. He would rise from the dead. And some people are not persuaded even by that. We need to ask ourselves the question then, do we trust in the Lord? Total belief, total dedication. Or hopefully we're not in the situation of the rich man and just hope for the best. I know which side I'm on. You keep yourself safe. We'll see you. God bless. Bye-bye.